Sleepers Podcast, Tuesday, February 10th. Cart, hello, welcome. Hour 7 of you and I doing content together. How are you?
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for being here.
I'll always be here for you. That chip looks absolutely enticing. I've eaten a protein bar today. Um, so I could probably use a little bit more, but that looks pretty tasty.
Yeah, I took our babysitter up on her usual like once every week offer of like I took the kids out, do you want food? And normally I just say no automatically. This time Taco Bob's, shout out great place here in Portage, and had a little hankering for a quesadilla cart.
You got a hankering,
I
huh?
had a little hankering today, yeah.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
No.
Hankering?
How's your morale?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, pretty good. I think Illinois fans are obviously upset, which I'm all for it. I think there should be a level of upset. They want me to state the obvious. They want me to state that I understand what's going on. I accept what's going on. And yes, we won, but I accept exactly what's happening. And I'll do that if that's what they need from me.
What do you mean accept? Ex-
Let me actually read you what was asked of me just not long ago. It was um something along the lines of this. I just want MSU fans to basically say it happens, but I won't apologize for a win, which I'm fine with that. Yeah, sure. It happens, and I don't apologize for winning. I don't apologize for out rebounding you. I don't apologize for clamping your point guard. So all those things I do not apologize for. And yes, it happened.
what happened?
It was 8-on-5.
Was it?
Yeah, it's always 8-on-5.
Okay. What's the sarcasm level here?
None. This is what people want me to be. It's what I'm about to be. I got a dirty PG and I play 8-on-5.
Okay. I think I like this. I think we can move forward with this. Yeah.
We can definitely move forward with it. And to be my full healthy self, I hope they didn't forget either. There goes my shades. Ooh, boy, look at you. Listen, losing to Minnesota can break a man. I was broken in
Yeah,
hella pieces. In
they
hella
lost
pieces.
they lost to Maryland yesterday.
Yeah, that happened. That happened. I got Nico
Yeah.
Medved. All right. Hurts. Shout out to Katsuma. But at the end of the day, my big ass was broken into all types of pieces because I'm massive, and I was put back together by Jackson Kohler and by Jeremy Fears and by Tom Izzo. And that's why I'm able to stand here today on this Zoom premium account that it is and have the blessing that is podcasting with one of my best friends.
Hmm.
And damn it, I'm happy. So stop trying to take my joy away. All right. Yes, I get it. There was calls that went against you. And I'm sorry. I can't change that. I'm not a referee. I'm only one man. Some people forget I'm only Cart, man. I can only do so much.
This is really testing the I'm only card.
I'm only Cart. Like people really come to me and want me. I'm just Cart. I can't do anything. I can barely do this. That's credit to Greg on maximizing me. I can barely do this. I am just Cart. I don't know anyone at the Big Ten offices. I don't know. I don't even know anyone on the team. No one from Michigan State will talk to me. No one talks to me. I'm just Cart. I can't change things. I can only be me.
And we love you for that, man. I
Some
speak for
do,
us
some
all.
do, some
I,
do. And listen, if you don't love it, I'll try to not be me.
we
But
want you to be you. We want
I've
you to
been,
be you, man.
I've been doing it for so long, though, like 32 years of being.
You
Like
have
you just gotta accept. Like I feel like you're great for this, Greg, because you can tell the people. Sometimes you really just gotta let Cart be Cart and don't ask too much of Cart.
you can't ask Cart not to be Cart. That's number one thing you cannot do with Cart is ask Cart to not be Cart.
I have a contract that does not exist, and my only stipulation is just let me be myself.
Yeah. All right. Well, Yeah, I certainly love you for who you are, man. I don't want you to change on this. So, um, okay. I do have a question for you, and I saw this in the YouTube comments. Thank God someone else asked it because I've been thinking about it for 48 hours at this point. What does shoot tour dates mean?
So like like when you look up like tour dates usually like a set like if you like a poster comes out
Yes.
and it's like oh yeah like on 2/15 he's performing here on 3/17 he's performing here like that's shooting tour dates.
Was that a card original, or have you heard that elsewhere before?
I heard it elsewhere before.
Okay, I'm gonna say that is something.
Yeah, but yeah, he shot tour dates, man. He was 2 for
I've
16.
I have been staring at that one for literally 2.5 days trying to figure out what it
I'm
means.
pretty sure I stole that from somebody. I would take credit for it if I could, but I'm pretty sure I took it from somewhere.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like the Zodiac movie where they're trying to find the Zodiac, and I'm like looking at puzzles. That was me with that tweet for 2 days.
Yeah, which technically if someone was performing on like, November 15th, good game. I'm talking more of a, early winter tour, one for 15, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what that is.
Yeah.
Should we get to the YouTube comment of the day?
We can, yeah.
All right, we'll do. Do. Can I ask you a question that's been actually eating at me a little bit? Don't make a fat joke, please.
Yes.
How come I haven't seen very much Sleeper's quarter tea out of you? I thought that was a favorite of yours.
Very simple answer for it. Actually, one of my other contract jobs actually asked me if I could wear sleepers on camera less because I'm technically representing their brand, not ours, when I'm doing a contract job for them. So,
Oh, wow, okay.
yeah, at first I was pretty put off by that. And then with some conversations behind the scenes, just realized that I needed to not be so petty about it because it's a really good job and I do like doing work for that company and I can see why they would want their brand to be front and center and not our brand when I'm doing work for them.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You think we would run into that scenario?
What do you mean?
Like if we had somebody on and they were wearing another, I don't know, another entity or something. I don't even know if there's a one for one comparison.
Yeah, I don't know if there is. I mean, if you think about like other broadcasters, like, is there any broadcaster out there who has like his own thing? Trying to think of what it would be like his own pod or something, but then he goes and does a show for Big Ten Network. It's like you can't just rep your own gear the whole time, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find like a one for one thing. I mean, would Robbie Hummel be a good
Yeah.
example?
He couldn't
Like,
rock like Goodman and Hummel pod gear or
yeah,
whatever they call it. They added McCall to it, but yeah, can't rock a bunch of Hummel merch if you're gonna go do a game for Peacock, you know?
GHM pod.
Yeah, right.
Shout to the guys. All right, YouTube comment of the day. Da, 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 da. My name is Carter. I'm looking for a comment, and I have to find it soon. Yeah. Do 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 do. Oh, shout out to I'm gonna go Nolan Smith Muse on this one. Nolan Smith Muse said, "I'm too depressed to watch this, but I'm commenting to help the sleepers algorithm." That's selfless, and I appreciate that. But I will say, I think Duke fans should tune into that recap because I think J-Man put up a generational performance. I only saw screenshots of what he did, but it sounds like he put up a pretty generational performance on there.
I listened to half of it at the gym, then I had to stop to return and do more videos with you this morning. But it was an amazing performance. Really liked the dynamic of Riley and J Man together on those recaps.
Yeah, might have to tap into that. Shifting over to the Discord, please join the Discord. Discord is 9.99 a month. You can join the Discord to support us. Great community in there as well. People joining on the daily. There's team specific channels, which I know people really like. So basically, like you can be on the Purdue channel, and all the Purdue fans in Discord are in there. Indiana, I mean, there's all types of channels in there. I highly recommend everyone joins. Great community, like I said, and you support us directly when you do that.
Before
We
we
was
do that, can I respond to all the Michigan State, Illinois recap people wondering where I am?
Yes.
So I think I've spoken on this in like three of the last five full pod episodes, but I also understand not everyone listens to the full pod. If you do listen to it every day and you've heard this already, it's very redundant. Um, I see a good mix. There's a lot of people in the comments that are basically saying like, Greg, come home. The kids miss you. Shout out to that
Mhm.
one. That was great. Others that are like, is Greg protesting MSU videos? I promise most of us like you. Greg needs to realize the conflict with MSU fans is good for the channel. Quit ducking, brah. Somebody commented and said like, I understand why Greg's off right now. Like, not sure Greg and Carter's friendship could handle more Michigan State content right now. I don't know that any of that's necessarily the real reason, and maybe I've done a poor job communicating this, but I am removing myself from Michigan State content for the foreseeable future. I don't know if or when this will change this season. The main reason why is simply this: I don't trust myself to cover this team right now, knowing that there is a portion, and it's a small portion, but it's a portion of that fan base that personally detests me and will jump on anything I say they don't like. And I just think that has reached a new level of intensity since the Michigan game, quite frankly, because we didn't know that this rivalry could reach a level of intensity that it has. So I got to own that I'm not the right person for that stuff right now. Because if I go on hour-long recaps or 3 hour-long recaps and say what I actually think is real, I'm going to be sarcastic and I'm going to misstep and I'm almost protecting myself because if you are aware in the Discord, sarcastic comments that I made have been clipped by people I once considered personal friends, trying to, I guess, I don't know what to discredit me personally, paint me as a terrible person. I don't know. And look, I've made mistakes. I get it, but like I'm just not. That's like real personal life shit. So if that's the risk here, if I am gonna go on Michigan State content and have to tiptoe around, otherwise people I've known for 7 years personally are gonna find the worst moment and paint me out as that. I just can't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it whatsoever. And that's where we're at. I do understand there's a lot of good Michigan State fans out there that don't feel that way about me. I appreciate those ones. But bottom line, clearly my sarcastic sense of humor crossed a line. I got to own that. It's my problem with various things that I said. Mind you, privately in a Discord, most of them not exactly on camera takes here, but I've come to terms with the fact that I can't operate covering this team. So that's not, trust me, I wanted to talk about this game from an Illinois perspective. This has nothing to do with Michigan State winning or losing. I didn't do the Michigan State Minnesota recap either. Like, I'm not doing Michigan State content, knowing that there's a group of people out there that I have met personally that want to bring personal downfall to me. It's crossed the line that I can't do anymore. And we'll have other members of our team do it. If that means I'm ducking, I can live with that for the sake of my well being.
Yeah, you got my support moving forward with that. Thank you. Start today with, let's see here. UConn 99. Hurley gave an interesting answer to a question on his St. John's pregame call. Said he agreed that every school in the Big East should have a minimum required NIL budget to make the conference more even. Thoughts?
That'd be cool.
Could be cool, but also like all the money in the world, like you're still choosing between playing for like Thad Matta and like somebody else.
Yeah,
So like I don't know what that even money would do, but yeah, I hear it. Carton G's Labubu. Carter, I do gotta ask, can you sing this to G for us to the melody of Baby Come Back? Gregory come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Gregory come back. You can blame it all on me. MSU fans were wrong and Discord just can't live without you.
love that. That was sweet and cute and love a good melody. Also love hearing Carter sing. That's great, but no, thank you.
Fam, I low-key get weak every time Malik asks the panel any weekend plans. Why, yes, Malik, I'm still doing the best to raise my family. Thank you for checking.
That's a good one.
I do like Malik asking about our weekend plans at the end of his stories. It's always a good thing.
Yeah,
Um, let's see here. Don Izzo. Which member of Sleepers Media is most likely to suggest starting the game in zone in a men's league? Conversely, who is the most likely to insist on playing man to man no matter what?
For sure, me on Suggest Zone. Yeah, I used to always do that. Would beg like IM teams I was on. We gotta play through T 3-2, dog. Like
3-2 suggestions crazy. I'm insisting on man while I play zone.
it's
Like
good.
I'm insisting on man and I'm floating. Ball hawk, kind of what it is. Let's see here. Don is a question specifically for Greg. I saw today that the Board of Trustees officially approved the demolition of IM West. What is your favorite IM West memory from your time at MSU? Mine would be the time I matched up with Will Golston. Yeah, I'm an unk, and put him on skates. Also, over under 1,000 phones and wallets that were stolen at IM West during his lifetime.
Had some good runs for sure at IM West. A lot with football players on the Rose Bowl team. We played with Darquez Denard a couple times. Yeah, just I don't know. I don't know that I have any one great memory. I do remember Delvon Rowe played with us one time, and I promise I'm not kidding. This is topical this week, but Delvon Rowe basically did what Fears did to Yaxel on the chase down flagrant
Uh-huh.
to like an unsuspecting kid that lived on my floor. And we all just looked at each other like, dog, what? Why did Delon Rowe just do that?
Wait, who was it to?
You remember, actually, you don't know him. I guarantee you don't know him. His name was Brad. He was like
Uh,
one of me and Jake Burr and Spencer's friends,
uh-huh.
but just wild.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's different. Because I'm sure that Brad isn't shaped like Yaxel, and also I'm sure that Fears isn't shaped like Delvon Rowe.
Fun story though, Brad, kid that got chased down by Delvon Rowe at IM West, did years later go on to be on like a Fox TV network show about like regular human beings that got put through like military boot camp training.
The hell?
He was a little bit of a dog, man. Some are saying Delvon changed him forever.
Respect to my dog Brad. Over under 1,000 phones and wallets that were stolen at IM West during his lifetime.
I never ran into that, so I'll go under.
Yeah, give me under. War chant. We all miss Greg in the Discord. During his sabbatical from the Discord, has Greg ever entered back in under a burner Discord account?
No, and I guess I should close the loop on this too. I appreciate all the loving supporters that are in the Discord that want me back and are vocalizing that. That's great. I'm not trying to over dramatize this. I do need to just be clear with all of our supportive people though. I don't plan on coming back. Maybe I'm weak enough that I will at some point, but like again, I cannot express to you enough I don't trust myself and how I've engaged in that Discord for 4 years. Now that I know there are people that want to personally prey on my downfall publicly and take private, sarcastic comments and make them public analysis, it's just not conducive at all to how I am wired. I am a sarcastic asshole at heart, but it's all in good fun. And if things I say in good fun are like I know that there are people paying in the Discord to try and bring personal problems to me. I can't be in there after I know that. I would love to. Trust me. I keep like trying to go to my phone and look in and go to the episode discussion thread. Maybe I'm being over dramatic. I don't know. I also real you texted me like we might lose Discord members if I don't come back. That sucks, and I hope people don't view it as that, but I would totally understand why. If you were paying to interact with me and I'm out, you don't want to pay anymore. But my plan very much is to not go back. I don't know how I could go back knowing that there are at all times people in there that could do what has happened the last 2 weeks, man. Like, do
Yeah.
you have any thoughts on this? Like, I don't know. You're still in there.
Just sucks. The situation just sucks. That's all it is.
Yeah, but there's no way around it, I don't think, with the way we had it set up. So,
No. And the only thing, and here's the thing, and you told me this many times before, you even if you were in it, I don't think you'd be able to stop.
no. And I
So
know
you
that.
just take it away.
I mean, yeah, it's to me it's like a message board full of friends that I can shit talk sarcastically. And clearly I can't. That is a me problem. I need to protect myself from that environment. But it does suck because I enjoyed it for five. I feel like we had a good 4 year run of like everyone understanding this is just like part entertainment And
Yeah.
maybe I just personally crossed the line, or maybe there's other things at play. I don't know.
I've been holding it down.
Have you? Have you upped your activity at all with
I
me
love
guarding?
my activity. I've also have been testing the limits of what cart can do.
Okay.
Like I've said some screenshotable things.
Have you?
Yeah,
Shocking no one screenshotted you and burned a friendship after 7 years to call that out. Interesting.
yeah. But you're missed as always. I miss you. That's what really counts the most. Dark D-Rock, what do you think of these random non-conference games in the middle of conference play like Virginia, OSU, and Duke and Michigan? I think they're cool.
I'm very excited to watch Michigan play Duke. As someone watching my team one game up in the standings on everybody else in the loss column, really annoyed that we need to prepare for Duke in the middle of this.
Hmm.
We go to Mackey and Champaign, and in between we have to go play Duke in DC for some godforsaken reason. Like
Yeah,
it is not helping our cause.
yeah, fair to say. Isaiah from NYC. St. John's is on a 9-game win streak with a win over the number 3 team in the country that proves we're not fluke. Zuby Ejiofor is the most versatile big in the country. Hashtag play somebody. Hashtag 4 seed you don't want to face.
4 seed's hilarious. Yeah, y'all are playing really well right now. Named you to my winners list this week. I will take credit for this because St. John's stunk when I was in the Discord.
You're welcome, Isaiah. Isaiah NC once again. A card. If Andre Curbelo had an extra year of eligibility, would you have wanted him as your backup PG for MSU squad? Yes. Isaiah, I take you. Denim Wojcik is my backup PG, dog. I take a lot of people. He's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Um, let's see. Some people on Twitter is speaking about this Kyan Anthony situation with him not getting any burn against Virginia. Do you think this is a coaching thing or that Kyan may not be ready for the Power 5 level and should look into going down a level like the A10? Won't disrespect him and say the American.
I don't think he can play at this level. So whatever alternative he wants to seek out, I think would be good.
Yeah, him not playing is kind of crazy, but I see it.
He's pretty bad, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yaxel must call the shots around here with Jordan because I thought you couldn't wear retros. I thought you could only wear the Jordans that are recently released. But every game, Yaxel's wearing some heat with the retros. Yaxel does rock some heat, I must say. Um, I think Yaxel also like if Roddy Gale was doing this, it'd be stop, put on the Tatums. It's Yaxel doing it, so it's like okay, Yaxel, go.
Yeah.
It's fine. The 13s he had on yesterday were fire. He does have a great rotation of retros. I expect it. Dark D Rock. Will Elijah Arenas shoot over 50% from the field in one game this season?
I don't know. But that game winner was nice.
A game winner is nice. Yes, he will. Dog, this kid almost died in a car accident a little while ago and then tore his meniscus. He's gonna get comfortable and he will shoot over 50% from the field in the game this year. Malik, I love to hear the NY Pizza Slice New York Yankee fan talk. Isaiah from NYC. One big win may save your season. We are fine without a backup PG because we have a great coach. Plus, your talking point is always the same player. Okay. Malik, I asked Coy how many players will leave. He said 2, but I think more. What's your guess? He's talking about MSU?
Players will leave from MSU.
I don't know if he means MSU. All he said is I asked Coy how many players will leave. He said 2, but I think that's more. He's talking about Illinois?
I don't know.
Well, we can't answer that, Malik, so we're gonna move on to your next one. Now that MSU finally got a win over a top 10 team, does this make guys buy more into what Tom says or not?
I think they've been extremely bought in.
I think so too. War Chant. Does someone get hurt for some accountability to fears and his dirty plays? Who's going to be the first team to noticeably retaliate in a dirty way? Would something have been done if Merck tore his Achilles on the trip? Jesus, War Chant. Zero respect for Izzo going forward. He condones, protects, and makes excuses for a dirty player. Big Ten does not care about player safety. They're also responsible when someone gets hurt when the big fights on the court happens. Will the noticeably dirty play game streak get to 4 on Friday? Greg has opted out of all this discussion. I will respond. Um, who's going to be the first team to retaliate noticeably in a dirty way? I don't know. That's a guess for anybody. What would have been done if Merck tore his Achilles on that trip? I think something would have been done if he would have on that trip. Um, Zero respect for Izzo. That's your provocative. Big Ten does not care about player safety. I think they do. So will the noticeably dirty play streak get to 4 on Friday? I hope it doesn't. I hope that covers your comments, War Chant. War Chant, Carter is a winner for acknowledging that it was a trip on purpose. Fears noticeably put his foot out, turned his head, made sure Merck was coming, and looked back at the official after he did it. When did I acknowledge that this happened? I respect Carter for acknowledging what happened. Carter is a winner. Okay, thank you, War
Thank
Chant.
you. Hashtag thank you, Cart. Hashtag we love you, Cart. Thank you.
Hashtag Cart. Please, someone hashtag ask Cart what he thinks. Enoch. I love Dion, but I hope to see Greg on the MSU recap soon. Sad about 5% of the fans ruined it, but they missed Greg on the MSU videos. Please rewind for comments.
Appreciate
Uh,
that. Not going to happen if I can just hold myself to this. The big thing is like when Michigan plays Michigan State again, do I do that preview? I I think I have to, but I really don't want to, Cart. I
yeah.
like if I can make it to that point, I don't think I could abandon it then, you
Can
know.
you get me Dylan Burkhart?
No.
Okay.
No.
And you're on.
We could get you someone from outside the channel for that one though, for sure.
Can you give me Nick Stauskas?
No. He's busy.
With what?
No comment.
Oh, my name is Kid. Isaiah from NYC. Hey, why was Zuby Ejiofor not a winner this weekend? He had Reed and Ryby in a effing blender with 20, 10, and 7 with 5 stocks. I'm using stocks to cart.
Because we said
Use-
St. John's is the winner.
Yeah. Also great use of stocks.
You don't get two winners, Isaiah. Don't get greedy now. You got one winner, and it was the whole team.
Yeah, also Isaiah, you're lucky we're giving you the credit that you're asking for right now because you left. You left and came back once you won. That's a doctor move. We don't condone that.
Yeah,
Don't do
how dare any of you leave the Discord? Crazy.
Well, you're leaving when your team's 22 and 1.
Front runner.
You didn't leave after Wisconsin,
I'm a front runner, dog. I'm a
as am
front
I.
runner. I'm a front runner.
Will forever be a front runner. Duke 5, Braves 2. I know the friendship is more important than the content, but seeing the two of you guys go at it over your favorite teams is the most relatable things about watching sports with friends. Hope you two can find a happy medium and keep talking your smack.
I do think people think I'm off Michigan State because our friendship can't take doing Michigan State content anymore together. Do you think there's any comment from you on that?
Not really. I think our friendship is better than ever, honestly.
Yeah, I our friendship's great. We fought and it sucked, and I feel as strong and as loving toward Carter as I ever have.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, I don't it's not I can see why someone would think that like we're doing it to protect ourselves, but it's not really the case to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't need to protect myself from Carter or Carter from me or our friendship from each other. I if there's one part I miss about doing Michigan State content, it is having real discussion with Carter.
Yeah, I agree. Which is why we're forced to do the thing we do where it's like, hey, you got 45 minutes. Let's talk about the game. We
Yeah,
do our own personal texting recap is basically what we do.
yeah.
Um Duke 5, Braves 2, which I believe is new, by the way. I believe he's new in the Discord, so welcome if you are new. Am I the only one who thinks Sonata Frew and Carter are related? All right, let's see
I've
what
had
fact.
that thought a couple times.
Have you?
Yeah,
For,
twice.
for, a, for a looks reason or a production reason? There's a big
One
difference.
was for looks and one was for production.
Yeah, you son of a gun. I don't think I look like Sonata Frew.
You do look like baby Bad Bunny.
I do look like Baby Bad Bunny. That's true.
Baby Bad Bunny's baby pics that came out just are a spitting image of young Carter Elliott
That's
pics.
that's big facts. No, I see. I'm usually all for the light skinned guy I look like. I don't think Sonata Frew fits me.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey. Hey,
Yeah.
trying to work in a lot more. Ice.
All
Hey.
right. That's crazy.
What's crazy about hey?
I,
It's,
my dog was fitted, by the way.
did you see someone did a 27-second cut up of every time he said hey in the performance? It's amazing.
No, I need that on Apple Music.
It's amazing.
Special shout out to Benito, put on a clinic. Let's see here. Don Izzo. Oh, sorry, I skipped one. Sid, what does it say about Keaton that his thinker game is 16, 6, and 3? That's crazy. I agree he played bad. Probably his worst game in 2 months. Couldn't believe that was his stat line at the end, though.
Yeah, I that's a good point.
I didn't even think about that.
He finished with 16 in one of the crazier lines ever. 2 for 16, but 16 points. He's a great player.
Yeah, get to the free throw line. But he didn't get any calls, though. Don Izzo, need Greg back on the recaps. Don't let the lunatic fringe ruin the good thing you got here. Time to turn off the Drake albums, get out of your feelings, and get back on the horse. The real one's got your back. Don't slander Drake. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I love you. Appreciate the support, but it's not I to me I don't view it as within my control. Like I just I couldn't actually do analysis. I could not do an hour-long Michigan State recap right now without thinking about every sentence I say possibly being clipped personally and portrayed as if it's not what I meant.
Yeah,
And I don't know if that's overreactive or not. Maybe I am just being over emotional, but I don't want to deal with that. It's not fun. It's not healthy to have to go about the content work on this when we could just have other people do it that don't have to worry about that.
yeah, yeah. I'm with you. All right, that does it for comments today.
Great job, comments. For topic one today, let's take a look at the latest college basketball AP poll. A lot of shakeups here, Cart. Let's react. Arizona holding the top spot down with all the first place votes yet again. Michigan holding strong at 2. Houston up 5 spots to number 3 following their victory at BYU. Duke stays at 4, does not drop at all after the loss at North Carolina. Iowa State up to 5, UConn down 3 spots to 6 following the loss to St. John's. Nebraska up 2 to 7. You know, they've lost 2 of 3. Illinois down 3 to 8, Kansas up 2 to 9, Michigan State holding strong at 10, North Carolina 11, Gonzaga 12, Purdue 13, Florida 14, Virginia 15, Texas Tech, St. John's, St. Louis, Vanderbilt, Clemson, Arkansas, BYU, Miami of Ohio, Louisville, and Kentucky round out our top 25. Yes, that's right. Louisville 24th, Kentucky 25th. Your thoughts?
Kentucky's back. The Cats are back, baby. Pope is back. He's making his run. Um, I think my first initial reaction was one, good on us, Gregory. We got the top five right. That's the exact top five we had.
Good for us.
Good for us. Second, it starts with a question. How many spots did Illinois drop?
Illinois dropped 3 spots
That's aggressive
after a 3-point loss at Michigan State.
in overtime.
Yeah.
And they're behind Nebraska, who
Who
they
they
beat.
just beat in Lincoln.
I don't like that.
That one feels like the big confusing point. I don't know why Nebraska would be ahead of Illinois at this point in the year.
Yeah, that I can't make an argument for that one, to be honest with you. That's the one that confuses me a little
I
bit
mean, it
here.
must just be counting record. Nebraska 21 and 2, whereas Illinois is kind of the top of the teams with 4 or more losses, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. What else we have here? Could have made an argument that St. John's could have rose a little bit higher. Would that be nitpicking, I think, a little bit? Um, Vanderbilt's dropping fast.
What would you do with Gonzaga? I saw Titus's show. They said they wouldn't even rank Gonzaga right now after the loss last week.
Isn't that a little bit too much?
Yeah, I don't know. Them at 12 is interesting to me. Like
I
just
think they should be in the 20s.
ahead of Purdue, ahead of Florida. Florida at 14 feels really low to me here,
Florida at 14 definitely feels low. I think you could make an argument Florida should be ahead of Purdue.
but they're 17 and 6. So I guess if you're just doing counting record like the poll likes to do, but to me, Florida's way better than the 14th best team in the country.
I like that Kansas is up there at top 10.
Yep, me too.
I respect that. Yeah, the Illinois one's glaring to me though.
Michigan State, no movement. Is that appropriate after a Minnesota loss turned Illinois win?
Appropriate. I actually would have even taken a drop by a spot.
It kind of feels like the polls were just like, we don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, and look, I'm fine with that. I didn't expect to go up given the Minnesota result.
I think had you beaten Minnesota, you might have risen as high as sixth here ahead of UConn.
Yeah, well, and that's good. We should not reward for losing to Nico Medved.
Yeah, I guess so. North Carolina at 11, following the Duke win. Meanwhile, Duke not moving at all. Both of those just made me look a little bit. At least on ours, we dropped Duke slightly from, I think they were at three down to four.
Yeah, I just don't know a scenario where when you lose, you shouldn't drop, I guess, unless like the teams above also lost. But like, I don't know. I feel like Iowa State has a really good spot to be ahead of Duke. They
I was
won.
surprised that Duke didn't move at all.
Brotherhood bump,
Brotherhood, maybe. It's
brotherhood
possible.
curve.
Yeah, it's possible. I like North Carolina at 11, though.
I like that too. I like
One
that
spot
too.
behind a Michigan State team that beat them earlier in the season handily.
Now I'm getting kind of mad. Why
Uh,
is Gonzaga 12?
yeah, I don't know. 20 and 2.
Okay, and
I think it's just 20 and 2.
okay, that
I am
I'm not.
wondering if we look back at Michigan's 40-point win over them, like it's not all that impressive by the end of the year.
I'm already working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's real. St. Louis is 23 and 1, and they're up to 18th in the poll. How high do you think they could climb if they run the table?
I think they get. I don't know if they crack the top 10, but I think they would get to like 11th or 10th.
I think there's a world they're in the top 10 at the end of the regular season.
You think they're inside the top 10 or just 10th?
I think there's a world they're like ninth in the country in the AP poll at
Ooh,
the end of the regular season. They have to win out, but they look like they're going to win out right now.
it's very true. That'd be crazy. I mean, they're hella fun to watch. I'll say that.
They are pretty ridiculous. They're 25th on Ken Palm now. They've risen 40 spots since the beginning of the season. For a while, this has changed, but for a while, they were number one in the country in effective field goal percentage in both offense and defense.
That's crazy.
Like currently, Cart, they are second in the country in 3-point shooting, fifth in the country in 3-point defense, 10th in the country in 2-point percentage offense, fourth in the country in 2-point percentage defense.
That's it. Schertz is gonna get another job after this year, right?
He should be coaching anywhere he wants. He could coach at a blue blood right now.
I think so, 100%.
He's freakish, but yeah, they got a fun schedule late. They have VCU at Dayton at George Mason, all top 100 games down the stretch. But I don't know. They look like they might run the table for real.
Yeah. Good to see Kentucky rewarding, got back in there.
I'm happy they're in there. I'm annoyed they're behind Louisville, although Louisville did beat them. Hilarious that bottom three in the poll is Miami of Ohio, then Louisville and Kentucky.
Yeah, visually it's very funny.
Like this is what the Pat Kelsey Mark Pope era is. Which one of us is as good as Miami of Ohio?
And who is?
Maybe neither.
Would either of those teams want to see Miami, Ohio?
I don't know.
The fact that we got to think about that is kind of crazy.
Can I do a little work on behalf of your program for a second?
Sure.
Rank Iowa, man. I think Iowa deserves to be ranked at this point.
Yeah. I mean, what they did was like an 8 point win at home against Northwestern.
Sturts has had 30 like 6 straight games.
But yeah, Ben McCollum does that.
Yeah, I know. It's
You
good.
seen that? Wait, last thing. You seen that one Bronny clip
No.
where he like looks in the stands like, "Hey, your chain's fake."
Oh yeah.
Coach
That-
McCollum.
That's you to Iowa still. Topic two, my favorite segment of the week, every single week right now. It is time for the panic meter. How this works, I give you a thing, a person, place, or thing, or team to panic about. You come up with your own hypothetical situation that expresses how much they should be panicking.
So you give me a person, place, or thing, correct?
or team.
Team. That'd be a noun, Greg.
That's a noun. And you could say we are renowned for this segment.
Harvard of the Midwest.
Yeah, okay, here we go. We start this week with the Duke Blue Devils lose the rivalry game, get stormed, hit the podium, complain that you've been trampled and punched, even though there's no video of this. It's only your second loss of the season. You didn't drop in the AP poll at all. However, you are defined by these rivalry performances. And for the first time this season, Cam Boozer did not have winning intangible things happen late in the game against Caleb Wilson. How much should Duke be panicking right now?
Here's how I would put it out there. You remember when we did the Bleacher Report Red Couch thing?
Yes.
And numbers were crazy. It went up. They put the videos up, and the channel, like the Bleacher channel, was going crazy. The views were awesome, right?
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, we noticed the videos went down. Like they took the stream down, and we're like, "Oh, why they do that?" But then, like, you know what? We still had it up there. We still had an experience. We still got paid. Well, we got paid for that. Everything was fine. We just were off put and maybe panicking a little bit why it got taken down. But all the feedback about it was great, and we continue to do work for them to this day. So, do we panic in the moment that they took it down? Yes. But everything ended up working out okay. Still to this day, we are
So,
bleacher contracted.
really bad, really ugly, really scary moment.
Yeah.
But maybe we don't have the full context. And in the long run, this won't even be remembered as a bad moment at all.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what it is for me.
These are supposed to be hypothetical. I'm kind of worried the next four are all going to be our own personal life experiences too. We move
Who
next.
knows?
Illinois, panic meter. Tied for first place in the Big Ten. You go to the Breslin Center, you lose. Your superstar goes 2 for 16. Brad Underwood says the locker room after was distraught. Now your fans are crying wolf about officiating. Uh, I don't want to say crying wolf. There are fair concerns there, but you get the point.
Mm.
How much should Illinois be panicking? One game back of the Michigan Wolverines in the Big Ten race.
So on our way to the San Antonio Final Four,
I hate this.
um,
Stop using our
why?
example.
So we're on the way to the Final Four, in San Antonio. We're meeting up with everybody. It's great. It's the first year where we're bringing our team with us too. We feel great about everything that's going on. We arrive for our connecting flight in Chicago, and it gets delayed for 30 minutes. And we're like, oh man, it gets delayed. Like that sucks. What do we do when it got delayed for 30 minutes?
We drank with Chris Collins.
Yeah, like in that moment, there was no real panic. It was an inconvenience. We didn't like doing it, but like we were fine. Everything was fine. Everything turned out to be completely fine.
You still got to the end destination, but through no fault of your own, things just didn't break your way.
In enemy territory, things didn't go our way in the away airport. We were fine in DTW, but Chicago's a tough airport.
And maybe hypothetically, could we whine about this endlessly? But it's
Endlessly.
not going to change anything. And ultimately, we should probably just get over it and move on.
Yeah, we got Locks with us. We got Bo.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well done. You may make a fool of yourself yelling to Chris Collins, but outside of that,
Outside
everything's
of here, good.
next up is UConn. The UConn Huskies, 22 and 2, but they suffer their first loss in the Big East. They are now tied in the loss column with St. John's, who owns the tiebreaker. They will play them again at UConn, but a 9-point loss on a night where UConn shot the lights out. 47% from three, 59% from two. Silas Demery had 9 turnovers against the St. John's defense. How much should UConn be panicking?
Hmm. All right, so I'm gonna do this to me personally on this one. So I have a tire on my car that eventually always needs to be filled, right? And I don't really patch the tire up. I don't feel like going to get it patched, getting a new tire. I just deal with the inconvenience that is what it is. But I know that every 2 weeks, I'm gonna have to go to Bell Tire where they have free air, sponsor us Bell Tire, and fill up my tire. And it goes away for a little bit, but it always has to go back to be filled back up to every 2 weeks. And it's annoying, and I don't like doing it. The Bell Tire is not close to my house, but I just fill it up and everything's okay. But there's always that moment of inconvenience and annoyance that on every 2 weeks I have to drive to Bell Tire and fill up my tire and wait in line there too, by the way. And it's just something that's not going to be fixed because I'm not going to fix it.
So something inevitable is going to happen repeatedly. UConn's going to lose every 2 weeks.
I think that when UConn is faced with bigger opponents, the best of the Big East, they had a test here and they failed.
They don't have an answer other than to just keep taking the test.
Yeah, they're going to keep on trying. And maybe it'll work next time. I don't know. Maybe the tire won't be as low next time, but they're going to have to fill it up.
Interesting. Okay. Not sure I follow that one, but okay.
Not all these are meant to be followed.
Two left. One more. First. Purdue. Back-to-back wins this week. They got on the right foot by definition, but I think they were looking for two blowouts. And after a 30-point win on the road at Maryland, a 4-point win in Mackey over Oregon, where you trailed with 4 minutes left, is a pretty terrifying result. Fletcher Lawyer, stone faced to Robbie Hummel saying we need to be better. Leadership concerns being questioned publicly at this point. What's the panic level for Purdue?
Quite simple here. And another real life example. This is like when our sponsor got seized by the feds and we were on the verge of being broken.
So pre YouTube shutdown,
Yeah.
but we know, oh shit, this thing is about to happen and we have to like erase history.
Navigate it, erase our history, and also know that in 20 so days when the strike is up, that we're going to have one shot with minimal chance for margin of error, and we need to execute at the highest possible level, and everything has to be perfect
It is
moving forward.
literally life or death. You might lose everything you've done for 3 years if you aren't perfect at the right time.
Yes.
Because this month is shot.
Yes.
There's no getting back this month.
No.
And we have to wait a month before we can fix this anyway.
Right.
We are in limbo.
And you can still come out on the other end better for it.
But
But it's
yeah,
it's every minute counts.
that's good.
Every video counts.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last one. BYU has just lost their fourth consecutive game, 5 of 6 losses. They've fallen outside the top 20 on KenPom for the first time this season. Kevin Young is blasting role players at the podium. Kevin Young and AJ DeBonce are disagreeing with each other at the podium. Meanwhile, they just can't win a game against a good team. Hasn't happened this year once yet. What's the panic level in Provo?
Ooh. Not to ruin it. It's gonna be high. We get booked for a weekly gig. That weekly gig requires us to fly to California every Tuesday and Thursday, back and forth. We have families. Some of us don't like flying, but you are flying every 2 days to California. And it's not an adjust, and you the more you fly, the more comfortable you get. You just get the feeling of flight anxiety every Tuesday and Thursday, no matter what moving forward.
Like ultimately, you signed up for something that is causing you existential dread. There's
Hmm.
no way through it other than facing the existential dread. And
Yes.
even if you get over the existential dread, this is a situation that is causing great conflict in multiple areas of your life
It's seeping
that you probably won't overcome even if you overcome the initial anxiety
as much as you want to. It's it's not a good situation.
because you built yourself a losing situation.
Yes, you set yourself up for failure. And now the failures are occurring. And like you're like, okay, I'll be fine. I'll get used to it. It'll work, but like it just doesn't.
But you set yourself up for failure because of past successes.
Yes.
Like the only reason we're even signed up to do this is because we've done some great things and this is a great opportunity. And I can't even believe it. We have AJ DePonsa at BYU. I can't even believe it. Bleacher Report wants us twice a week.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I'm not good enough to do this. Wow. Good run for this today.
I feel good. Got a little shaky in the middle, but we're back.
Got real personal. A lot of personal examples today.
Just be grateful I chose the ones I chose
Is that a threat?
to myself.
Okay. We had a third topic planned that I sent to Cart that he inevitably hasn't looked at, so this means nothing to him regardless. But I have an impromptu third topic today that sounds more fun. So we're going to do my on the fly third topic. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Do you want to play a word association game?
Let's go.
I give you team, you give one word answer back.
Okay.
In essence, what I'm asking you to do is give me the word that comes to mind when you hear this team.
Okay.
5 weeks left in the regular season. I am looking for a word that encompasses each of these teams' total being.
Okay.
Are you ready for this endeavor?
Yes.
Michigan,
Juggernaut.
Arizona.
Elite.
I'd like to stop there and point out that I would rather be a juggernaut than elite. Do you agree?
I'm just cart.
Duke.
I know this is supposed to be rapid fire. I'm sorry.
You can take the filter off. You look like you're like about to combust.
Strong.
Strong?
Strong.
Duke is strong.
Strong.
Do you want to elaborate at all?
Yeah, I think they're a strong team.
Okay. Illinois.
Sexy.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Valentine's week.
The ceiling of that team and what they can do. Stop that. Please
Hey,
stop. All right.
hey,
That's enough out of you.
hey.
Absolutely enough.
What does he do?
I
Hey,
I
hey,
you do a good Bad Bunny.
hey. Houston,
Hillers.
Iowa State,
Buckets.
buckets. Really? Huh. Interesting. Florida,
Front court.
Yukon, in the city.
You gone. They lose whenever they play the St. John's. In the Big East, not everyone Shaka Smart or that
All
motto.
right.
Off.
Off.
Like, oh my God.
Like
Something
turn this
off.
shit off.
No, just like, yeah, it's off.
Something's
If,
off.
iffy.
They're 22 and 2.
Yeah.
Off. Huh. Michigan State.
Who's the most elite tennis player of all time on one court or like one surface, but is nothing on the other surface?
He wasn't nothing, but it was basically Nadal.
UConn's Nadal.
And this is Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Okay. Michigan State.
Dirty.
Come on.
Dirty. Referees.
Okay. I hate this.
8 on 5.
Do something about it.
Do something about it.
Nobody can.
It's,
Well, one team can.
yeah, one team can.
One team did.
Which honestly, I'm growing a whole new respect.
Are you?
Y'all did something about it.
Let y'all hear about it after too.
Yeah. Which good
And
on you.
and then we cost y'all the Minnesota game too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While others
'Cause we
cry.
we brought so much to light.
Cry me a
Even though
river.
he doesn't do anything dirty, but we brought it all to light.
Whoa. Cry me a river. Cry me, cry me.
Purdue. What a transition.
Um, Indigestion.
Indigestion?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like when I was younger, I could eat like whatever I wanted and it was great. Everything just went according to plan. Now it feels like when I eat certain like I need to take a Tums sometimes when watching Purdue.
Interesting.
When it used to be so it was everything was awesome. Like shot making, number one offense. This is great. Now I feel myself having to like if I was lactose intolerant, I gotta take a lactate before I watch this team.
So they need to be burped.
Yeah, they need to be burped.
We need to burp Braden.
Yeah, yes, I need to put TKR over my.
Come here, Bubba.
Come here, Bubbles. Come here.
That's Fletcher said we need to be better. No, you need to be burped.
You need to be burp. Good burp, Flash. Good boy.
Oh,
Good
all
boy. That's a
right.
good burp.
Okay, we are actually going to go rapid fire for the final 15 teams in the top 25.
Oh, we're doing. Oh, wow. Okay.
I need within 3 seconds rapid fire, one word answer, no explanation. Here we go. Nebraska,
Good.
Gonzaga,
Frauds.
Kansas,
Dogs.
Vanderbilt,
Fraudish.
Virginia,
Okay.
St. John's,
Watch out.
Tennessee. That's 2 words. Tennessee,
Barnes.
Iowa,
Respect.
Louisville,
Kentucky.
Alabama,
Guards.
Texas Tech,
Ah. Da. Da.
Ow,
Ah. Out. Ouch.
ouch, BYU,
Out. Finished.
Arkansas,
Maybe.
NC State,
All right.
St. Louis.
Fun.
Two more bonus. North Carolina,
Belt.
Kentucky.
Back.
That was good.
All right.
That was good. One big thing presented by Tinker Coffee. Go to tinkercoffee.com and our promo code Sleepers get 15% off your first order cart. What do you have?
TikTok told me to go to Aldi and try this snack, so I'm going to try it live here for this segment. This is a chicken and maple mini stick, 5 grams of protein per stick. Each stick only 35 calories, so I think it's supposed to be used as like a little snack thing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these right now. I'm a big fan of chicken and maple, so I feel like this should be pretty damn good. I actually got some pretty high hopes for this. We're gonna go ahead and open this. It's kind of Slim Jim form, I would say. Crack that. Grip your meat stick. Bite it.
Grip your meat stick, bite it is crazy.
All right, that's fire. It's like a. Do you don't like Slim Jims, do you?
No,
You like beef jerky?
no.
Okay. Well, if you're a Slim Jim person, I highly recommend you find an Aldi or a store that carries this because this is damn good. This feels like I'm eating a high class, high society Slim Jim, and it's fire.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, love it. While I was watching you eat a Slim Jim and tell people to grip your meat stick, got a DM from Jordan Stocks, one of our boys, who just said, "Did you guys really release 38 videos today?" And I didn't even realize that's what we did, but I think that's the actual number. So good shit, entire company. Round of applause. Can I give you a one big thing that's actually like somewhat inspirational, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to sound as inspirational as it was to me in the moment, but I'm going to give it to you. The way I felt it. I was at the gym this morning while you guys were doing the Michigan State recap in the middle of our recording block. I realized I had an hour to myself, so I went to the gym. Great bright side of me off Michigan State videos. I'm getting healthy. Anyways, I was just in the track portion of my gym, a track around like three basketball hoops, bunch of pickleball going on the courts, and it was packed. It was really, really busy on the track. Some people running, some people walking, and I was kind of just power walking it. And midway through, there was a gentleman who I have not seen before at the gym who was in a wheelchair. And come to find out, as I'm just like walking around the track, had some pretty serious physical disabilities. Almost looked as if he was, I don't know if this is true or not, but almost looked as if he was like a burn victim
Hmm.
and just in his wheelchair going around this track incessantly. And he would stop. He had a friend that was in the corner just sitting on like a padded area. And it probably took this man, I'm not kidding, probably 25 minutes to do one lap around the gym in a wheelchair, but just like spinning with his arms. It was a workout for his arms. And he would get to the corner and his friend just had like a water bottle ready and would pour it for him and lean over and then he would keep doing it. And it just dawned on me as I was doing this. I walked for like an hour and 20 minutes and he was there the entire time. He probably did 6 laps in a packed gym, the busiest I've seen my gym in like years because I never go at 10 in the morning. I don't know. I was inspired by it. I'm just like, there's some people who would like not be able to go better themselves because of whatever the ailment is or whatever's getting in your way or whatever your I don't know mentals are about a situation like that. This man gave no f's about it. He was just like, I'm going to go work out. And I applaud him for it and it inspired me. I started walking quicker and then I started applying that sort of determination to like the other shit I'm frustrated about in life. And it was just inspiring. I had a little extra pep in my step today. So I guess my words of inspiration are take off like this man and realize that whatever you feel is in your way or frustrating you doesn't have to be viewed as an obstacle. Any bit of progress and perseverance can go a long way and go on your own journey because your journey doesn't have to be the same as everybody else's journey to better yourself.
Damn, Skippy, I like that.
Yeah, it got me.
Hell
And like
yeah.
the friend in the corner literally just waiting to pour him water was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Hell
do
yeah.
that to you.
I want to be in the corner with a Jack and Diet, just ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you run around the track.
As I run from recaps.
Yeah.
Jack and Diet, pass go.
Yeah.
That's the show. We'll be back tomorrow. Shout out to our whole team for working on 38 videos today. We appreciate it. We'll be back.